Alright, Pistons fans, so in today's video, we have to talk about the game against the Sacramento Kings, man. The Pistons take another L, and coming off of the high against the Toronto Raptors, coming in tonight, I expected the Pistons to compete and actually get a win in this game. And, looking at the Sacramento Kings, they came in this game on a 4-game losing streak. They came in 5-8, so I came in this game thinking this was a winnable basketball game, that the Pistons had a chance. But no, the Sacramento Kings, they had other plans. They played amazingly tonight, and the Pistons also, they had one of the worst first quarters I've seen this entire season. So tonight, man, Sacramento Kings played amazing. Pistons played pretty bad for the most part. Now, before we get into the rest of the video, please let me know how you guys feel about this background. If I should change it back to the red background or if I should leave it as this one. Make sure you guys like this video. Today's like goal will be 110 likes. I appreciate everybody who likes the videos. Subscribe to the channel, try to get me to 4,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Subscribe to my backup channel, The Flash Show Polo, trying to get to 200 subs over there. And let's get into this game, man. So tonight, the Pistons take a big L, and the main reason for that tonight is two main things. And I would say the first thing is turnovers. We just could not take care of the basketball tonight, just constantly giving it to the Sacramento Kings. And then when we gave it to them, they would convert and score the ball the very next play. And then also something else is just rushing shots, man. Guys, tonight, we're not being patient. We're not slowing down and taking their time when they were shooting the basketball. No, they were rushing shots tonight, forcing bad shots. And I feel like that was another reason why we really struggled tonight. So the main two things were the constant turnovers and then the rushing of shots, not making shots tonight. Those were the two main things that killed us. And the Sacramento Kings tonight, they did everything right nearly. They rebounded the basketball really well. They were passing the ball, getting it to the open man. They were knocking down their three-pointers. They had De'Aaron Fox, Tyrese Halliburton. Rashawn Holmes had one heck of a ball game, man. Metu, he had a good game as well. So the Sacramento Kings, they did darn near everything right. And the Pistons just could not get anything right for us to go. But let's talk about Cade Cunningham tonight, man. Cade Cunningham, he scored a lot on the perimeter, was making a lot of three-point shots and a lot of shots away from the basket. Cade also got his first dunk so far in his NBA career, so that was really cool to see. So offensively, I would say Cade had a really good game. He carried us on the offensive end of the floor tonight. The only thing that I would say that was negative about Cade tonight is that he got cooked on a few plays by De'Aaron Fox, which is expected. De'Aaron Fox is one of the top point guards in the NBA. He got cooked by him. And then something that I noticed in this game and that I did notice in other games is that Cade, he's small right now. He's really small. Rookie in the NBA, very young man. He needs to get in the weight room, and he will get in the weight room as he gets older and develops in his career. But as of right now, he's really small. And, going up against Harrison Barnes tonight, he really struggled with the muscle of someone like Harrison Barnes or even De'Aaron Fox. He may be a smaller guard, but he's strong as well. So Cade Cunningham, a young man, he will get stronger in his career. But tonight, it really did show, his lack of muscle right now. And then also Cade Cunningham in the second quarter, when Rodney McGruder checked into the game, Cade Cunningham was leading the scoring then. And then also in the third quarter, he was making three-pointers as well. He was tipping a few passes away. And overall, I would say Cade Cunningham was the best player for us tonight. Just defense against De'Aaron Fox struggled there. And as I said, he needs to get his weight up. Saddiq Bey tonight in that first and second quarter and a little bit in the third quarter was really scoring the ball really well. Him and Cade Cunningham were the main two guys who could score for us. And something that they did tonight that I liked is that he was scoring inside. He was driving to the hole and wasn't really scoring on the perimeter, which is something that we're not really used to seeing. Most of the time when Saddiq Bey scores, he tries to hit mid-range shots. He tries to score from the perimeter, hit three-pointers. But tonight, he was being aggressive, driving to the hole, trying to score inside, so I did like that out of him. Let's talk about Isaiah Stewart tonight. I expected him to play decently. He went up against Metu, Tristan Thompson, and Rashawn Holmes, who are guys, they are big men, they are very talented, but at the same time, they are kind of on the smaller side in terms of being a big man. Obviously, Isaiah Stewart, he's smaller than those guys, but compared to the other centers he's been going up against, Rashawn Holmes being 6'10", Tristan Thompson 6'10", and then with Metu, these guys are smaller big, so I expected Stewart to have a better game, and he did play good in the first quarter. He showed a lot of energy, but during the second, third, and fourth quarter, Stu began to quiet down, and I didn't see much from him throughout the rest of the game. So rough night for Isaiah Stewart. Started out really good, but slowed down later in the game. But I will say that I'm liking the scoring out of him recently in that Raptors game. He scored really well, and tonight he scored decently. So I am liking the scoring out of Isaiah Stewart. Just want to see more consistency. Let's talk about Killian Hayes. Defensively tonight, Killian Hayes was okay. He had that block on Tyrese Halliburton that was very fun. A lot of people, they wish that we picked Tyrese over Killian, so it was fun to see him get a block on Tyrese. Killian, coming into this game, he shot an average of 2.7 attempts from the three-point line, and tonight didn't shoot really many of those three-pointers, but when he did shoot, he didn't even make them. So, you know, when a guy isn't attempting many three-pointers and he's not hitting three-pointers, it's obviously going to be a recipe for disaster. So Killian tonight, he did decently defense-wise. He rebounded the basketball pretty well tonight, but outside of that, a rough night for Killian Hayes. Jeremy Grant tonight, really rough game for Jeremy Grant, especially in that first and second quarter, man. Constantly turning the ball over, you know, getting the ball and then stumbling over the floor, falling over himself. Just a rough game for Jeremy Grant. Couldn't get his shots to fall as well. He did begin to score in that third quarter, a little bit in the fourth quarter as well, so he picked up the scoring, but overall, just way too many turnovers out of Jeremy Grant tonight. Let's talk about Dwayne Casey. There were some things that I liked that he did, but at the same time, some things that I was like, what are you doing? He played Cade Cunningham a lot, which I do like, but then at the same time, he didn't really play Killian a lot. You know, after he got checked out in the first quarter, Killian sat for like a good 8 minutes, which I didn't like. He played Rodney McGruder, which I don't like. Now, Rodney McGruder did play well, but I just don't want to see him getting in the game in the second quarter, especially in a blowout. Still not many on-ball screens, still not many off-ball screens. I'm just not really liking the offense that Casey is running. He checked in Luka Garza in the second quarter and he got in the third quarter as well. So I did like to see that. He checked in Saban Lee, which is cool as well. And he also decided not really to go with much of Corey Joseph tonight, which is good. Corey Joseph, I want to see reduced minutes for him. Corey, if he's in a reduced role, I think he can be effective, but just not in the way that Casey has been using him in the season so far. So it was good on Dwayne Casey tonight to not play many minutes of Corey Joseph, but still no Hamidou Diallo, which is, you know, it is what it is. That type of situation, we just have to wait and see what's going on with that. And then lastly, before I speak quickly on the Sacramento Kings, just not many free throw attempts for us tonight. Guys have to be more aggressive. Guys have to stop, you know, settling for shots on the perimeter and try to drive inside and score and draw fouls. We need more free throw attempts. And then before I get out of here, I want to say Marvin Bagley, you know, a guy who has been rumored to be getting traded to the Pistons next month. That is a rumor that's been out there. Didn't play well tonight, but I do want to say, obviously rusty right now and little to no chemistry with the Sacramento Kings. So that's why he played poorly tonight. So if anybody was questioning Marvin Bagley, that's the reason why. And then just again, the Sacramento Kings with Sean Holmes, Harrison Barnes, De'Aaron Fox, Tyrese Halliburton, the entire Sacramento Kings tonight. Really good game out of the Sacramento Kings. So Pistons fans, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Thank y'all for 3K, and I'm out.